welcome back to Minecraft. We are building the Humongous Hotel. We got a basement underneath. That would be where all the kitchen and other facilities of the hotel are. I suppose the imaginary denizens of the imaginary hotel, the people who do all the work and actually make it a hotel, would be using secret staircases inside the meter-thick walls. There we go, that works. We are putting in the floor. There'll be at least another story above this, perhaps two. And we are halfway through building the floor after it had been halfway completed off camera. I had gone all the way down there with these, and then I had come back, gone all the way up through here, and that's what I had done at first. Now, this connects to another road, another clearing, another part of this world. So it connects. It's important to have connections. I mean, if the hotel was built without roads around it, how would people ever get here? I suppose they could use boats, but there isn't a very good ferry system. I don't happen to have the railroad in the vicinity either. I had built the railroad when I was doing the Dark Forest haunted houses. A long time ago. I did those off camera too. Before I was doing YouTube. My iMac, new though it is, tends to stick in Minecraft. I'm afraid this phase of the building is going to be rather boring. Unless you like this sort of thing, which I do. Though I prefer doing it rather than watching it. So I suggest that you go open up your Minecrafts and build your own Humongous Hotel. You might prefer to build a skyscraper rather than this broad and long creature that I've built. So this half hour is going to be taken up laying tile. Looks good. We have yet to raise the walls. I wanted to do the floor first, so that we could easily float over the unconstructed floor and complete the tiles. But I didn't want to have the floor marked out. Oh yeah, that's something I wanted to do. There we go. It's all worked out very methodical. There are 3 blocks and then an opening of 2. Oops, kind of jumped. Another thing it's been doing. Okay, now let's see about this. We could build the walls to their full height. Doors here. Grab the doors. There we go. But I wanted to get the floor done, which is why I'm not doing that. There we go. Okay. How far did we get here? Okay, yeah, we need to go down here and complete that. There. Back to doing the same old, same old. Boring, boring, boring. But you got to do the boring stuff if you want to get done. And I do want to get this done. It'll go faster once we have this end. Now look at the marvelous pattern the tiles form. Isn't that lovely? This is one of my favorite terracottas, glazed, as it were. Let's see, what is? There you go. Light gray, which is fitting since I'm using a light gray wall block. Which is polished diorite. I have been using the pink granite for a lot of these buildings, and I like that too, but I wanted to change. So everything fits together for this very neatly. The diorite, the terracotta, the quartz. It's all on a theme. Sometimes my machine sticks. I find this even when I'm doing things off camera and the computer is not busy recording. So, sadly, our entire, oh, it went dark suddenly. Our entire day is going to be taken up laying terracotta. I hope you don't mind much. Because if you're watching this, you don't mind much. I was going to finish the whole thing, but I got halfway done, and I thought, well, this is going to be a good lesson to people that watching me, they are going to be thoroughly bored. And also, they'll see how to lay glazed terracotta, which is thoroughly boring. Even in real life, laying tile it might have a certain satisfaction to it, but it's thoroughly boring. Which is why you can find videos of real life people laying real life terracotta on YouTube. But if you want to see young women putting on revealing lingerie, you're not going to be able to find that here. Oh, darn it. There. YouTube will positively, absolutely not permit anything interesting to happen. Certainly if it shows human traits. You do have to wonder if our world is run by big-headed lizards from outer space. Okay. Who don't like anything human. I do watch a girl, lovely young lady, and at 68 she does not excite me in the least. Nothing does. I do watch her try on lovely garments. I was disgusted at YouTube for punishing her for being human. Thing, isn't it? We got a president who's a known child molester, adjudicated rapist, a traitor, a Russian agent. I mean, these are all extraordinarily serious crimes. And you would expect that you could find these in several different people, but here we have it all in that one person. And it's just extraordinary. That's how that happens. Gotta watch your pattern, keep your pattern going. No matter how disconcerting the world is today. Oops. Okay. There we go. So this is coming along very nicely. We're progressing swiftly conclusion of this video, where we got no more tile to lay, and all the pretty lights from below. Oops, here we go. Now, there. Pretty lights from below have been covered. I do not say put out, because if you go below, you will find those lights. And you could install more if you want more, but we won't, because we don't want the basement to be too bright. It is, after all, a basement. Almost there. See, am I going to find a way to put in fireplaces? That remains to be seen. Oops. But that is an idea. Whose time will come. Maybe next week we'll put in. No, that's not right. I have to go over here. Yes. That's the ticket. That's what we need. Just like that. Oh yeah. Look at that, we're almost there. I think the rooms are like 14 blocks wide and probably 14 long. Let's take a quick look. So 3 times 2 is 6. 2 times 3 is makes it 12. Yeah, 14. The rooms are 14 by 14. And they each have 2 windows on either side. It's going to have to be glass onto the courtroom, and I think we'll do that. Have 1 door for each room in the center going onto the courtyard. We are almost there. Then midweek we will be doing things like that, raising the walls, putting in additional doors, making all sorts of ruckus. And here we are at the last room. Oh darn. Only 14. Soon 13. Now it's 13. And shortly it will be 12. And eventually we will be putting in glass. Building up the second floor. We're going to have tops of the columns. Very much the same sort of thing that I have been doing for a long while now in my more grandiose builds. There we go. Oh, that's not what. Oh, darn it. Look at that. What have we done? Okay, we're going to have to go down here and find out what the damage is. For the moment, no. We've got to do it right away. Well, that's not so bad. But for those of you who haven't seen it, this is my basement. Okay. There we go. There. Damage repaired, and we continue on. I suppose if I had the means, I could have an entire carnival inside my courtyard for the hotel guests. I will be putting in villagers eventually. Pardon me. A little gassy. We are almost there. Look at that. Only 3 more lines to do. I don't know if you're old enough, but when I was a small boy, teachers still had pupils do lines. Did you see that? Twisted here. That you could build these by going 1, 2. Oh, that's not what I wanted. This would have been 3, and then 4. And I did build some of them that way. Okay, we have made a great deal of progress. It's time now to take a break and come back and erect some walls. Into every life, a few walls must come. We'll do some columns too. I think we'll start with the columns. Let's see, are we low enough? We are low enough. Let's take a break right here. Please like, please subscribe, never forget, always remember every time the notification bell rings, the little man gets his wings. And you get to see more of my videos. So give me a big thumbs up and hit the red button. Bye.